Explain what is a simulation. All right, I'll give you the quick explanation for the new people. So there's a concept that some legitimate scientists buy into, and I buy into. And I buy into it just because of the odds. You can't say for sure what is true, but you can look at the odds. And the odds are that we are a simulation and not an original, flesh and blood species. We're just in like a software simulation where we think we're real, it feels real. Internally we're designed to believe we're real. And the reason that this is more likely than the alternative is that for every real species, eventually that species will get to the point of technical capability that they can build a simulation that also thinks it's real. But they won't stop with one. Chances are that once you get to the point where you can build a simulation of people who think they're real, lots of people will build them. Maybe robots will build them. Maybe the simulations will build simulations within themselves. So the idea is that for every real technically advanced civilization, there could be thousands or millions or billions or trillions of artificial worlds who all believe they're real. So I believe that our current civilization, if we were the original one, and it's possible, if we were the first intelligent species in all the universe through 15 billion years of evolution, it's possible, but we've already reached a point where we could build simulations that within the simulation they would not know they were anything but real. So it's already happening. It's unlikely that we got here first when there will be maybe 1 billion simulations for every real world. What if we can't figure it out? Doesn't matter. Now, if we are a simulation, there would be some ways that we could take advantage of that. And one of the ways might be that you might be able to reprogram your situation. Now, is it possible to reprogram your situation? Well, I will tell you that I read, when I was a kid, The Power of Positive Thinking, written by the Norman Vincent Peale, who was coincidentally or not coincidentally, the pastor at President Trump's church when he was a child. And that power of positive thinking told me that the way I thought of things would indirectly change my reality. And I'm talking to you on Periscope, sitting in my mansion, doing the job that I wanted when I was 6 years old, because I said to myself, hey, Charles Schulz looks like he has a good situation. He's a famous, rich cartoonist. I think I'll be one of those. Here I am. And I'm also talking about politics. Who saw that coming? And I'm talking about the other person, at least one of the other people, who also had that power of positive thinking about him, who became a multi-billionaire after losing everything once, and is now the President of the United States. So when you see people who apparently are altering reality, and by the way, Mike Cernovich is another one. If you want to look at people who seem to be actively manipulating their own reality, if not other people's, you're going to find people have the same background philosophically. That the way you think of reality is somehow, even if you don't know how, is causing good things to happen.